Satellite image emerges after drone attack on Kadyrov's Special Forces University. Major fire breaks out at institute near Moscow, and how Ukraine and Russia negotiate to end strikes on energy infrastructure. The latest news next. Satellite images confirmed the attack on the Special Forces University of Chechnya's head, Ramzan Kadyrov, on October 29th. The footage shows smoke rising from the side, according to Radio Svoboda. Radio Svoboda released a satellite image showing smoke rising from the roof of the university, captured at 10 a.m. local time. On the evening of October 29th, Chechnya's head, Ramzan Kadyrov, stated on Telegram that allegedly Ukrainian prisoners who were supposedly held in the Russian Special Forces University building died as a result of the strike. Currently, there is no confirmation of these claims. What is known about the educational institution? The Russian Special Forces University was founded in Gudermes, Chechnya, in 2013 and has been named after Kremlin head Vladimir Putin since 2024. According to Chechen authorities, thousands of individuals have trained there since the beginning of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, many of whom subsequently went on to fight in the war in Ukraine. A fire broke out on Wednesday, October 30th in Khodkovo, Moscow region, at a large research institute, according to local Telegram channels. The fire occurred this morning on the premises of the Central Research Institute for Machine Building. Smoke from the fire was visible in various parts of the city. Witnesses report that the flames engulfed a workshop where testing is conducted. Russian emergency services claimed that insulation material caught fire with no injuries reported. The Central Research Institute for Machine Building in Khodkovo is a major enterprise in the design and production of polymer composite structures for rocket and space technology, petrochemical machinery, transport, energy, and other industries. The institute carries out design and technological developments, including high-pressure containers and cylinders, mesh structures, transport and launch container bodies, nozzles, specialized fiberglass products, dampers, construction methods, testing and stand equipment for product development. The institute produces parts for Russian Proton and Ariane space launch vehicles. Reports also indicate that the institute developed composite materials and the container for the Topol missile system, whose missiles can carry nuclear warheads. According to the Financial Times, Ukraine and Russia are holding preliminary talks to end strikes on each other's energy infrastructure, reported by the Financial Times with reference to informed sources. About details, according to Financial Times sources, Kyiv is trying to resume talks with Qatar's mediation. The publication notes that these talks were allegedly close to a deal in August but were derailed due to the operation of Ukrainian defense forces in Kursk region.
There's very early talks about potentially restarting something. There are now talks on the energy facilities. The publication notes that the agreement would mark the most significant de-escalation of the war since Russian leader Vladimir Putin ordered a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in early 2022.
This month, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that an agreement on the protection of energy facilities could indicate Russia's willingness to engage in broader peace talks. According to a senior Ukrainian official, Moscow and Kyiv have already reduced the frequency of attacks on each other's energy infrastructure in recent weeks as part of an agreement reached by their intelligence services. The Financial Times notes that as winter approaches, Ukraine faces serious challenges due to large-scale Russian missile strikes that have destroyed almost half of its power generation capacity.
Both Kyiv and Moscow have previously accepted that stopping attacks on Ukraine's power grid and Russia's oil refining capacity was in their mutual interest. But Putin is unlikely to agree a deal until Russia's forces oust Ukrainian troops from its Kursk region, where they still control about 600 square kilometers of territory.
About details, according to a senior Ukrainian official, Ukraine nevertheless plans to continue striking targets including oil refineries to force Russia to negotiate. Four Ukrainian officials told the Financial Times that last autumn Kyiv and Moscow reached a tacit agreement that they would not strike each other's energy facilities. Previously, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that halting Russian aerial attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure and cargo ships could pave the way for talks to end the war. Russian forces have attacked Ukraine with 62 drones and UAVs of an unidentified type and launched a missile strike on a residential area in Sumy region on the night of the 29th to 30th of October. A total of 33 Russian drones have been successfully destroyed, while another 25 disappeared from radar, reported by Ukrainian Air Force on Telegram.
As of 7 a.m., the destruction of 33 enemy UAVs has been confirmed in Kyiv, Cherkasy, Khmelnytsky, Kharkiv, Zaporizhzhia, Donetsk, Dnipropetrovsk, Sumy, Chernihiv, and Poltava-Ryaginas. 25 UAVs disappeared from radar. The information is being gathered and updated.
About details, the Air Force also reported that Russian tactical aircraft continuously strike frontline areas in Sumy, Kharkiv, and Donetsk regions using guided bombs. Anti-aircraft missile troops, aircraft, electronic warfare units, and mobile fire groups from the Air Force and the Defense Forces were involved in repelling the aerial attack. The Russians launched a drone attack on the night of the 29th to 30th of October, causing damage to a kindergarten and a high-rise building in Kyiv's Solomyansky district, reported by Kyiv City Military Administration.
In addition to a residential building, a kindergarten in the Solomyansky district was also damaged. Details. Earlier, Kyiv City Military Administration reported that drone wreckage had caused a fire in a high-rise building in the Solomyansky district of Kyiv. 18 people were evacuated from the building. 9 individuals were injured, including 1 child.
Updated. Later, the prosecutor's office reported that 48 people had been evacuated from the building. Among the injuries were 9 individuals, including an 11-year-old girl. The Russian attack also caused damage to the doors and windows of a kindergarten building. Rescue workers and law enforcement officers are working at the scene. The exact number of casualties is being determined. That's all for today. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe.